Is Brooklyn Beckham's photography book as bad as everyone says it is? Or is it worse? Everyone has been saying it's the worst photography book of all time. People have called this book brilliant and terrible. I don't even know how you can use both of those words in the same sentence, but well, I want to find out why they said that. We're gonna see what the people have to say, read the reviews, and then I'm gonna go through these pages and we're gonna take a look at these pictures so I can let you know if I think it's as bad as everyone says. There were tweets on this book saying things like, huge fan of Brooklyn Beckham's terrible photographs, and even worse captions. Brooklyn Beckham, photographer. After 108 ratings, the book has 2.58 stars. Let me read the description of the book for you. A glimpse behind the scenes into the life of Brooklyn Beckham through his own words and featuring a highly curated collection of his own photographs. I would hope that it's his own photographs. I don't know who else's pictures would be in there. Sometimes described as the world's most popular teen. What? Who? Brooklyn Beckham? Really? I've never heard that before. Brooklyn Beckham has a massive social media footprint with over 9 million followers of his Instagram alone. As a model, he has appeared in the New York Times Style magazine and Man About Town, and as a photographer, he shot the recent Burberry Brit fragrance campaign. What I see is Brooklyn's collection of around 300 personal photographs, most shot by him, but with some shots of Brooklyn taken by others, offering a rare and intimate glimpse of the world through his eyes. This stylish and beautifully designed edition would be comprised of fan favorites, as well as new and exclusive images from his personal archive. Each chapter tells a different story through pictures by and of Brooklyn, and each will be accompanied by captions and passages of text. I love how it says it's his collection of personal photographs. Most of them were shot by him, but some shots were taken of others, so it's not his work, that it's other people's pictures of it. Okay. Are you crediting the people who took the other pictures? So it's your photography book, but other people took some of the pictures of you. Okay, each chapter tells a different story. I'm gonna be waiting for this story. And there's captions and passages of text. He's done too much. I love how they highlight the Instagram followers that he has. Let's be real here, he only has 9 million followers because of his dad and his mom. That's why people are following him, not because he's this great photographer. And he shot a Burberry campaign. That's pretty crazy. He's like 18 years old. He's shooting these campaigns just because his dad plays soccer. What's crazy is it says he shot the Burberry campaign when he was 16 years old. They acknowledge it may seem like it would be his designer mother, Victoria Beckham, who got him into the industry. But no, it was his father, David, who started Brooklyn on his career path by giving him a Fujifilm camera. Brooklyn Beckham says, I never thought I would actually be an author, but it's been really fun and a cool experience seeing how much I've changed, and my mom and dad are really proud of me, which is dope. Listen, if my parents were both celebrities, best believe I'm coming out with a 300-page hardcover book for no reason. And I'm shooting the Burberry campaign. And I'm going to Iceland. So in this interview, they ask him, how did you end up publishing a book at just 18 years old? Brooklyn Beckham says, Penguin came to me 2.5 years ago. I was really shocked and I just couldn't believe that they'd actually ask me because I just kind of started. It took 2 years to really get it to its final thing, but it's been a really cool process and I'm really happy with it. Brooklyn Beckham says he was shocked when the publisher Penguin approached him to do a photography book because he said, I don't think that I'm ready yet. What did he say? I just kind of started. Even Brooklyn Beckham acknowledges the fact that he shouldn't have this book. I think that says it all. He said it took 2 years to get it to its final thing. I think it took 2 years for him to actually take photographs that were decent enough to get it into this book because he had nothing. He probably was like, oh, you want me to make a photography book? Well, I only take pictures of water bottles and fences, but yeah, I guess I could go to Iceland and take, kind of photograph something to put into 308 pages of a hardcover book. Sure, why not? Now that we know the context behind this book that no one wanted to know about in the first place, let's move on to the actual book. So you're telling me you went to Iceland and Greece and the best you could do was give us this. Okay, this right here. That's the best you could do? That's the best that you could do? A rhodolite on top of the Leica M9? حبيبي بقولك ليه؟ بس بشوف هيك بيحرق لقلبي والله. شو بدي أقولكم? This photo fits this entire book very well because it's low effort. You can set up anything you want, Brooklyn. And you give us this. The back of the book is my favorite. It says, my photos, my words, my life. This is what I see. Now, technically, you should have put not all my photos because you said that there's the pictures of you were taken by other people. So I feel like that needs a correction. You know what's missing from this cover? Posh Spice. Maybe for book 2. Okay, just throwing it out there. You don't have to take my advice. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. This book retails for $22, I believe, and I bought it on eBay for about $35 plus. Okay, but with the shipping it was like $40. Now let's go to the inside of this book. Okay, this is proof that he has taken these pictures. We have 4 photos of Brooklyn here. Are they the same picture? They're literally the same photo. Wait, no, they're not. They're different pictures of him, but they look like the same picture. Brooklyn, you know that you can take pictures of something other than yourself, right? You know, you don't have to take pictures in the mirror every time. I'm just trying to be helpful. Okay, whatever you guys want. Page 1, Iceland 2016. One of the best places I've ever been. I went on vacation for a few days with my family. We stayed in a really remote cottage and the scenery was unbelievable. It's a photo of him squatting down in Iceland. Where's the cottage? I would have like he talks about he went to a remote cottage, the scenery was unbelievable. Okay, where's the cottage? Let's go to the next page. David Beckham has made an appearance. Now that's what I wanted to say. I'm like, just have this whole book be of pictures of your dad. Actually, that would have been pretty cool. That's a good idea. He's giving the fans what they want, and that's David Beckham. So we have a picture of David here, and then we have 2 pictures of Brooklyn. Who took the pictures of Brooklyn? We don't know. There's no credits here anywhere. The fact that the first 4 pages of his photography book are pictures of him tells me all I need to know. That he's not someone that takes this seriously. It's not his true passion, because let me tell you, any other photographer, the first page of the book, look, the first page of their photography book is not gonna be pictures like this of a mirror selfie. No way. No real working photographer who is actually passionate and cares about their work is gonna fill the most important page, number 1, the first page, with just pictures of a mirror selfie. Like a lazy mirror selfie. Absolutely not. The cover is literally of you, and then you need but no, he's like, it's not enough. You need to see me on every page thereafter. Okay, let's see the next page. What is this? It's a fence. It's a fence. I was joking when I said he takes pictures of fences. And then he gave us a fence. Family salmon fishing. My brother cruise was the best, but I didn't catch anything. Annoying, but still fun. Family salmon fishing. Don't you have a private chef? Don't you have that? I would want someone to cook for me, to be honest with you. So he didn't end up catching any fish. He was not successful. But his private chef will probably have a 7-course meal for them waiting at the cottage. So I don't feel bad. What? Why would he put a picture like this in his photography book? Look at this. My little sister Harper was not a fan of fishing. She decided to wait in the car. Okay, what is that? A Bentley? I don't know why you would think, hey, this needs to be in a photography book, but it is. She's not a fan of fishing. Many people aren't. Brooklyn is very relatable. Next picture is of the ocean. It's not even the ocean. What is this? I don't even know. It's water and rocks. Buckle up, guys. We're still in black and white. These captions are killing me. It says, so beautiful. Such a cool place to take pictures. What is this? I don't get. What are we looking at? What is this? Oh, you know when you go on vacation and you just take random pictures of the scenery? That's what this looks like. At least the sky is exposed. I'll give him that. Who is that? Is that David? David, is that you? This one's not bad. I like the fact that it's in color. I just want to understand why you would choose a completely overexposed photo. Half of the photo is blown out. What's the next page like? More pictures of waterfalls. Let's go to the next page. David, is that you? Every person that pops up, I'm like, is that David Beckham? Is that her? This one is just a picture of him. It looks like he put his camera on the ground, probably a self-timer. And then he posed in the middle of the street and looked away. What's next? This guy was amazing to photograph. He was so relaxed in front of the camera. I love taking portraits of people I've just met. I actually like these pictures. I don't think that he needed to have 17 of like the same photo but different. You know, he moves his head 1 inch. I don't think it was necessary. But I actually really do like these pictures. I love the light. I love the model. I think he's great. I would have loved to see him posing or doing something, like a portrait with like a nice background or something. We're making progress here. Okay. My brother Romeo is such a cool subject, and I use him as a model all the time at home. I shot this one on a Leica high exposure with an LED light. All photographers shoot on high exposure and an LED light. Everyone should know that. Okay, this didn't need to be in the book. What is this? What is this? You're telling me with pictures like this, Burberry was like, that's the guy we want to shoot our campaign. It's him. That's the one. I can't believe these are in a photography book. I don't think you guys understand. This picture looks like when your parents tell you to go to sleep 17 times and you're in your room just not listening to them. Why is his face in the middle of the book like that? It's like cropped in. And what is he staring at? And why is everything so dark? Where's the rhodolite? Where was your LED and your high exposure? Where was that? This whole book so far is giving family album that no one asked to see, but you want to show everyone. We had to jump over a hedge into a stranger's garden to take this picture. Living on the edge. Okay, so you trespassed. But that's okay because you have money, so you can do whatever you want. You know what's living on the edge, Brooklyn? Having to post your work on Instagram with 20 followers. The captions are what keep me going in this book. The pictures, but the captions, brilliant stuff here. What is the point of this? Taken in a tunnel driving through London on a Tuesday night. Effing freezing. Did he really write this? I'm not making this up. It really says that. 2 of these mirror selfies are taking up pages in a book, photography book. Do you feel like he just ran out of pictures? He's like, I have this one. I took it on a Tuesday night in a tunnel. Yeah, put that one on page 17. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Are we done? Just send the money to my account. I'm shrieking inside, don't get me wrong. Is he crying? What is this? Oh my God, what's happening? What is going on? Is he crying? And then why is he like smirking while he's crying? I don't know if you can tell, but this black and white is more on the warm side and this one is more on the cool side. So he couldn't even like balance the tones out for this black and white photo for this book. It doesn't even match the tones and it's just throwing me off. Okay, the next page says, smoking is bad, but I love how the light illuminates his hands and face. We don't need to see the same picture 6 times. I'm sure if you had just chosen one, we could have gone through this book a lot faster. I get the sense that he just wasn't sure about which photos he wanted, so he's just like, okay, but just put all of them. Just put all 6. Can't decide. We were walking through Brooklyn taking photos and this guy was just drinking rosé on the pavement. It was weird. I kind of wanted to join him. This is a missed opportunity because he's a really cool looking guy. I like the way he's dressed. He's wearing such a cool outfit. Had Brooklyn been like, hey, could you can you just stand there and not have your phone and let me just take a picture of you, and had gotten the scenery of where he's sitting with him just looking at the camera, it would have been amazing. Instead, we get something like this. The man is in the middle of sending a text message. There's a picture of someone, I don't know if it's Brooklyn, sitting on the pavement here next to the photo of the guy on his iPhone. Nothing makes sense. Nothing's making sense in this book. You took 17 pictures all the other times, but now you just have the one of this guy? You only took one? I don't believe that. Where are the others? I need to see 6 pictures here of him doing the same thing, but just 1 second apart. That's what I want. What is this? Oh, that's a person. It kind of looked like a clown. Oh my God, what is going on here? Why would you put that in your book? This page is the worst one I've seen. This one's at the pizza shop. You know who could have given us a way better picture with this background? Brandon Wolfo. That's who would have killed this shot right here. But yet we have this lazy, look at it. Low quality, like the silhouette it's just terrible. It's terrible. These were all taken in New York City. I love shooting there so much. Even though you like shooting there, you're not good at shooting there. That's the difference. Please look at this one. Please look at this one right here. Look at this one. You're telling me this page deserves to be seen by more than one person? No. The thing with Brooklyn Beckham is he has access to many resources that normal, everyday photographers do not have and will never have access to. So that is why, yeah, I'm a little bit harder on him when it comes to his photography, because he has opportunities that most photographers would only dream of. We have not one, but 2 blurry photos of Brooklyn Beckham. Whoever was taking these clearly didn't know how to focus. So this is what we get. But it's not his picture. But it is his photography book. And these are his photos, as it says in the back, my photos. So you be the judge. We have a photo of Victoria Beckham. She has to make an appearance in the book. Why do you think they agreed to publish this, okay? For exclusive photos of Victoria and David Beckham, okay? But disguised as a photography book with all the other pictures that the publisher didn't want but had to include. The caption says, "I love my mom. She looks so beautiful here. This is a photo I took of her when we were on a charity trip together in Kenya." There it is. It looks like he took the photo like this, like he's trying to sneak it. He's like, "Oh, it's Posh Spice, my mom." We're stopping at chapter 10, and if you guys are disappointed, I also was throughout the entire book, but I will be continuing to go through the rest of this book, unfortunately, in another video. Let me know what you guys think of the photos that I've reviewed. The book is definitely worse than I thought. Whatever I was imagining, it's so much worse than that. Someone okayed this entire book and then produced it and created and made, and here it is. Someone did that. And then they cut down trees and used those poor trees to make paper to print this book on. And that saddens me.